Welcome to Broken to Better. My name is Josh, and this is my journey from 450 plus pounds to healthy. Today is September 13th, 2025, and I wanted to record this. Um, I wanted to talk about embarrassment. As somebody who was morbidly obese and then still obese, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to, I'm still 314 pounds. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. It's a process, right? But there's a certain level of embarrassment that comes with being that big. And I wanted to talk about it so that anybody that's kind of on a similar journey, or even if you're just trying to lose, 20, 30, 40 pounds and, you think it's embarrassing for you, I, I, I wanted to put this video out there because I want to encourage people. At the end of the day, when it was time for me to start going to the gym, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't like, well, I'm going to the gym today. There was that level of what are people going to think? Are they going to point and laugh? This and that. Am I going to fit on all the machines? And man, I just got to be honest with you. It, it just came to the point where I said to myself, I said, self, you're doing this for you, your health, your future. You can't care what other people think. And even if they do say something, screw them. You got to do this for you. I want to share a story. So the gym that I go to is a national chain. I'm not going to say the name. It's very inexpensive. I'm sure by now most of you have already figured it out what gym it is. And I go, I work out, I just do my routine. I put my earpods in, put some music on, and I zone out. I don't care about the rest of the world. It's just me in that moment on those weights or that machine or whatever I'm doing. And this happened. I was probably about 350 pounds at the time, so this is a few months ago. And I'd been going for a couple of months. I'd shaved up roughly 30 pounds from when I first started going. And out of nowhere, this dude kind of approached me, and he's like, "Hey," he said, "I've been, I've seen you coming in for like the last month." And he goes, "And I just want to say, first of all, good for you for doing getting out there and being healthy." He goes, "But I just also wanted to say that I've seen a change. I've noticed a change." Now, I think that incident really isn't the right word. I think it's a rarity. I think for the most people at the gym, they're just doing their own thing, their own little world. But what it kind of showed me in that moment was that, as awkward as it was, because it was awkward. Like I didn't know what to say. Um, but as awkward as that was, that guy went out of his way to congratulate and you know offer or show some support. So first off, that's a kind human being. But the reason why I tell that story is because for those of you who are thinking about going to the gym and that embarrassment's in your mind and maybe it's holding you back, don't let it. Don't let it get. Who cares what people think? Because let's be honest, just a clear moment. If we really cared what people thought, we wouldn't put on all that weight to begin with. And that was the frame of mind that I had to get to. Like that was the place that I had to realize and understand. So again, if you're feeling embarrassed, don't. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for your health and your future. That's what's all of this is about. I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps somebody understand that we cannot put our health off because of what other people might think. And at that, I guess that's all I have for this one. It was just something that kind of came to mind, and I wanted to get it on video before I forgot about it. But as always, if you like this, if it resonates with you, if it inspires you, drop a comment down below. If you want to see me, how this journey turns out, if you want to support me, or you want to see me fail, doesn't matter. Follow the channel. I want to thank you, and thank you for being on this journey from broken to better.